3 manager New Year's resolutions for 2016. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of The Future in 5. My name is Jacob Morgan. This is where I share my thoughts, ideas, and commentary on the future of work in 5 minutes or less. It is 5:30 in the morning here in Melbourne, Australia, as I am getting ready to fly back to Los Angeles and then back to San Francisco. Canceled flights, had to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. A nightmare, but what are you going to do? At least I get to be in the airport while it's completely empty. So now that we're done with that tangent, I wanted to get to today's topic, which is a New Year's resolutions for managers for 2016. A couple days ago I did one for employees, so it's only fair that we look at managers. So the 3 New Year's resolutions that I hope managers make for 2016 are as follows. The first, embrace vulnerability. I think that for 2016, managers should really focus on being human, on building those personal connections with their employees, with their coworkers, with their peers at the organization, and that means embracing vulnerability. It means showing up as who you are. Oftentimes within our companies we lead double lives. We act one way at home and we act a different way at work. At home we show emotion, we are comfortable talking about our feelings. At work oftentimes managers are like robots. They're stoic, they're not emotional. They act like these robotic figures that move around the office. But the reality is that people want to connect with humans, not with robots. So I hope that managers for 2016 can really focus on embracing vulnerability and being who they are, being the same person that they truly are, and not trying to put up a facade or pretend to be something that they are not, just to fulfill a stereotype of who a manager is and how they act. So that's the first one. The second year's resolution that I hope all managers take to heart is this idea of pushing autonomy down instead of assuming that employees need to push information up. This is something that David Marquet talks about in his book, Turn the Ship Around, which is a great book, by the way. You should all check it out. And so this concept is based on the premise that our organizations have always been structured on this idea that employees have to push information up to managers. Managers then get that information from employees and make decisions. Well, for 2016, my hope is that managers will instead focus on pushing autonomy and pushing decision-making down to employees instead of having employees to just push information up to managers. So what does that mean? It means trusting employees a bit more. It means letting them do the things that they need to do, letting them make decisions, having them be autonomous instead of kind of acting like a parent that is looking after some rowdy children, not trusting them and assuming that you as the manager have to make all of the decisions and that employees are not capable of making any of those decisions. So again, push autonomy and push decision making down to employees, enable them, see what happens. And the third New Year's resolution for managers for 2016 is around this concept of the employee experience. It's a big theme. It's one that I've spent a lot of time talking about. So my third New Year's resolution is for managers to focus on creating employee experiences. Look at the physical environment, look at the cultural environment, look at the technological environment that you're creating within your organization, and look at how it can be improved to create a place where employees actually want to show up, not where they need to show up. So look at the tools that your employees using. Is it something that, are they tools that employees actually want to use, or are they mandated to use? Look at the corporate culture that you've created. What does the corporate culture say about what it's like to work for the organization or for a part of your team? And look at the physical space that employees are a part of. Does it look like cubicles? Does it look like this airport here where it's a little bit dreary and monotone? Or is it in an open environment where employees feel a sense of pride and a sense of joy when they show up to the office? So think about how you can create the employee experience based on those 3 environments: the physical space, the technological environment, and the corporate culture. and listen to what your employees care about and what they value. Ask them the tools that they want to use. Ask them the type of corporate culture and environment that they want to be a part of, and ask them what they want their physical space to look like. And try to work with them to give them some of these things so that everybody benefits from it. So 3 New Year's resolutions for managers for 2016. Number 1, embrace vulnerability. Number 2 is push down autonomy and decision making to employees. And number 3, let's see if for 2016, managers around the world can focus on trying to create this concept and idea of an employee experience so that employees want to show up, not just because they need to show up. If you want to get access to more episodes of The Future in 5, you can check out thefutureorganization.com. And if you look at the navigation bar at the top of the website, you will be able to subscribe to this, to podcasts, to articles, and to a bunch of other fun stuff that I'm working on. If you're interested in sponsoring a month of content, which includes videos like this one, it includes podcasts, and it includes newsletters. It's a month of content that reaches tens of thousands of people. Send me an email, jacob@thefutureorganization.com. And of course, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, send me an email. I get a lot of tips from people that are trying to get me to improve the video portion of this, so I'm not just holding my my iPhone with my hand. So I love any suggestions, recommendations, tips, advice for how I can make these videos more enjoyable and better quality for you. That's it for me. My Twitter handle @JacobM if anybody wants to connect there, and I will see you next time on an episode of The Future in 5, and hopefully I'll be able to get out of here on time and make it back to LA and San Francisco. I will see you on the other side of the world. For now, I'll see you later. Hey, are you interested in the future of work? If so, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get all the latest content on the future of work and stay up to date on all the latest trends and happenings. Not to mention, you will make me very, very happy. Make sure to subscribe.